Hello guys, welcome back. Today we are looking at 2022 paper 2 cubic function. Uh, this was the number 8 question, and we are told that the variables x and y are connected by the equation, which is y equals open bracket x minus 3 close bracket, then open bracket x minus 5. In this bracket we have x plus 2. Okay, this is the kind of cubic function, because when you multiply x times x, x squared times x, which is cubed. So they are saying these variables x and y, they correspond. The corresponding of values of x and y are shown in the table. So these are the values which they are saying which are corresponding. Okay, these are the values which they are saying which are corresponding. So they are saying negative 2. This is for x values. It starts from negative 2 up to 6. Okay, and for y 0, 24, 30, 24, 12, 0, negative 6, 0, and k. So for first question we are told to calculate the value of k, because from this question they are saying these values they correspond. Okay, so for us to find the value of k, you have to write first this cubic function which we have been given here. So for one, finding the value of k, we're going to take the equation, the cubic function, okay, which is y equals open bracket x minus 3 x minus 5 then x plus 2. Okay, then here, if you can see, k correspond with the 6, so you have to make sure that where there is x you substitute with 6. Okay, so we're going to say y equals open bracket 6 minus 3, then here 6 minus 5, then here 6 plus 2. Okay, then y it will be equals to 6 minus 3, it is 3, then in the bracket, then 6 minus 5, which is 1, then 6 plus 2, we're going to have 8. Okay, then y it will be equals to 3 times 8, it is 24. So now the value of k it is 24. So we are done. Roman numeral 1, we have found the value of k. Okay, and now for 2, we are told using a scale of 2 centimeters to represent 1 unit on x-axis, which is negative 2, which they are saying x is less than or equal to negative 2, but greater than or equal to 6. Okay, and on y-axis we have been given 2 centimeters to represent 10 units on the y-axis, which is negative 10 is less than or equal to x, but x is less than 40. Okay, and we are told to draw the graph of y equals x minus 3, x minus 5, and x plus 2. Okay, so now let's try to draw the graph of this particular question which they're asking. Okay, so we're going to start with the y. Just that I don't have a graph paper, that's why I'm using a point paper, but for you, you can use a graph paper, because here I'm just showing you on how you can plot these values which we have here on graph. Okay, so we have y-axis, this is the y-axis, y if I started at not at the middle of the page, because I'm looking at the values of x. For negative, we only have -2, so we start from -1 up to 2. Then 6, we start from 1 up to 6. Okay. Then for y, we're going to check. We are going to start from -10 to -40 to 40. Okay. So we're going to say, can put it here. It will be like this one. If you draw the graph, this is O. So we are going to take our ruler. I'm going to mark, because here I'm just using the ruler, so I'll mark using the ruler 2 centimeters, because the graph paper, it is already marked. So this is the one here, 0, 1, 2. So this is it, 2 centimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We end at 6 because we have on x-axis we have 6. Okay. Then you put, because on x-axis they are saying we have to use 2 centimeters. So this is the 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters to represent 2 centimeters to represent 1 unit. So we're going to start with the 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are moving by 1 unit. From 1 up to 2, it is 1 unit. But let's move on to negative now, because we have -2 here. So we're going to say, even here, you have to measure, okay? So I'll mark, so this is my 0. So this is 2 centimeters from here up to here. Then another 2 centimeters, it is here, okay? Then I'll mark here. Then this is my -1, -2 on the x-axis. Okay, on the x-axis. Then here I'll just estimate. So this is my 2 centimeters, even here, even here. Okay. So here we have, because on y-axis they are saying we have -10. So we are going to start with the -10. 2 centimeters represent 10 units. So we start with 10, -10, -20, -30. Okay. Then let's move on to on positive. This is the y here, positive values. So we have this mark. This is 2 centimeters from here up to here, 2 centimeters. I'm just estimating. So even here and here and here. So here we have 10, 20, 30, 40. We end at 40 because our range, it is ending at 40. Okay. So now we have to start graphing now from these variables which we have. For k, we have found that we have 24. Okay. So for graphing, you follow the corresponding values. Here we have -2, 0. So while there is -2, 0, it is here. Okay. Because y value here, it is 0. Okay. Then you move on to here. We have -1 to 24. Okay, so -1, it is here. 24, so this is 20 here, so 24, it will be somewhere here. Okay, so I'll just estimate this is my 24 here. Okay, so this is 24, -1 to 24. Then 0 to 30, it is here, okay? 0 to 30, because x here it is 0, only the value of y, okay? Then 1 and 24, it is here, 1, positive 1 and 24. So positive 1 and 24, it's somewhere here, same point with this one here, okay? So it will be here. Then 2 and 12, 2 and 12, 12 it is somewhere, this is 10, so it will be somewhere here, because 10, 10, 11, 12, okay? So it will be 2 to 12, okay? 2 to 12. Then here we have 3 comma 0 for x-axis, so we have 3 comma 0. This is where 3 comma 0 is. Then 4 comma negative 6, 4 to negative 6. So negative 6 it is somewhere. This is 10 here, so negative 6 it is somewhere here. Somewhere here, okay? Somewhere here. So it will be 4 to negative 6, okay? Then 5 comma 0, 5 comma 0 it is here. Then 6 comma 24. This is 6 and comma 24, okay? This is 6 comma 6 comma, so 24 it is somewhere here, here, okay? Then you move up to 6 here, okay? This is the point where negative 6 and 24 is, okay? Then you have to start plotting now. You start from here with your free hand. So you move like this one. I'm just using my free hand. You move from the dot you made from this graph. Then you come here, you draw using your free hand. You pass where you leave these dotted point, okay? Then you pass at 5. Then at 24 comma 6 comma 24. So this is how graph should be shown. So here we have to write y equals this is a graph of y, x minus 3, then x minus 5, then x plus 2. This is a graph of this is how it should be drawn, okay? Now from this graph, for number 3, for Roman numeral 3, we are told to use a graph to estimate the gradient of the curve at the point -1 to 24. -1 to 24, it is somewhere here. It is here, right? Okay. Then from here, you draw the line, which is tangent to this point here, okay? So you draw a line, which is tangent here. So we are going to say to pass here, okay? To pass here up to here, okay? So now, now we have to find here, we have -1 comma 24, okay? Because we have to find the gradient here, then we have to take other point even here. So here, this is 30. So this one can be 36, okay? This one can be 0 comma 36. So we have to find m now. How do we find m? We can say gradient equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, okay? Then now we have to denote here, this is our x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, y2 we have 36. Okay, so m will be equals to 36 minus y1 we have 24. Okay, then x2 we have 0, then minus open bracket x1 we have minus 1. Okay, then m to be equals to 24 minus 36. What are you going to have? It will be 12 over, then here we have negative and negative, it will be positive. So here we are going to divide the gradient by 1, which is the gradient, it will be 12. So this is our gradient. So this is Roman numeral 3. Okay, you show it on a graph. Then now we are done for A. Then now let's find the area bounded by the curve, where we have x equals minus 1, another x it will be equals to 2, then y it is 0. So we have to follow this point which we have been given here for us to find the area bounded by this curve. Okay, so where there is -1, it is here. Okay, so you follow it, you follow this line until where it touches the graph. Okay, so you draw here, let's draw it until where it touches this curve. That's where you end. This is -1. Okay, then 2 it is here. Okay, then you are going to draw it using this line. Okay, then so we are going to connect this thing which we are seeing here, which is to be like this one, because y here it is 0, even here it is 0. We only have y at this point. Okay, but what you have to have, it is this kind of shapes when you want to find the area bounded by the curve. So if you can see, this is a trapezium. Okay, if you want, you can cut it here. So you can cut it here. So cut here. Okay, I'll cut here. If you cut here, if you can see, we have two shapes of, this is the trapezium here, Let me get a paper, I show you how trapezium looks. A trapezium should look like this one. Okay, trapezium should look like this one. This is a BH. Okay, so from this trapezium which we have, so our B, it is this one. So we're going to find the area of trapezium and the rectangle. Okay, so what you have to do, we're going to say this is our breadth. Okay, so our breadth, how many units do we have? This is 1, 2, 3. Okay, you count the units, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to say area equals the area of a trapezium, which is half a plus c, b height. Okay, plus this is a rectangle here which you are seeing, so it will be L times b. Okay, in which area it will be equals to half a it is this point here, from this point to here, this is where a is. So a, it is 1. Okay, a, it is 1 plus Then B, you count the units. This is B. This is our B. This is the trapezium which I was saying, because it is like this one. It is like this one, okay? Our A, it is this one here, height, then breadth, okay? Then B, it is how many units you count the unit? 1, 2, 3, okay? So we have 3. Then height, this is our height starting from here to here. So let's say so it ended at 20, 25, okay? 25. So height, this is 20, 25. So we're going to put 25 here. Then plus, open bracket, L, the length of this rectangle. This is a rectangle which you are seeing here, okay? This is a rectangle here, and this is a trapezium which is on top here, okay? Then L, you count the units, L, which is 1, 2, 3, okay? So it will be 3 times. Then the height, you start from here to where this just that so we're going to say 10 it is here, okay? 10 it is here. So we are going to say our breadth, it is from this point to here, so it is 10, okay? We have a 10 here, so in which it will be half. Then open bracket, 1 plus 3, which is 4, then 25, then plus 3 times 10, which is 30, okay? Then 2 here, 1, 2 here, 2, okay? 2 times 25, which is 50, 50 plus 30, which it will be equals to area equals 50 plus 30. So we are going to have, let's say we are going to have, here let me check, how many units do we have? 1, 2, 3, okay? So we have 30, 50 plus 30, we have 80 units, 80 units square, okay? This is our area bounded by the curve, okay? So this is where this question ends. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so the next time you may see the new update. In the next lesson, we'll be looking at the other question concerning cubic function, okay? I hope you have followed what I did here for finding these values which we have here, okay? See you next time. Bye bye.